My university is going to be closed because of coronavirus. So far, us students, we really don't know anything. I cannot grasp what is happening. It all felt so very far away and now it's kind of here. Buenas tardes everybody and welcome to another video on my channel. This is a video I definitely did not plan to make at all, literally, but here's the big news. My university is going to be closed because of coronavirus as of tomorrow. And not only my university, but all schools and universities in Madrid. And this is affecting 1.2 million students in Madrid. All of these schools and universities are going to be closed for at least 2 weeks. So the big news arrived yesterday, Monday the 9th March. And normally there's like 2 or 3 messages, a couple of messages a day in the WhatsApp groups of CEU students or international students in Madrid. And yesterday evening they just really exploded, which makes sense, of course. Somebody shared an article about what happened and the decision that the politics made here to close down schools and universities for 2 weeks. So of course they're gonna post it and everyone's gonna talk about it. We got an official mail from our university around midnight, I think. And so far, we really don't know much. Being in Madrid for a little more than a month now, Corona felt very, very far away, I have to say. I was following the news in Germany on social media, of course, my friends, my family, the official news. And there's a couple of 100 cases in Germany, I think. Maybe over 1,000, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, but it felt very surreal to know what happened in Germany, that big events are not taking place and that people are shopping so much that the shops are literally empty and the people are panicking, like some of them. I think it's like kind of a smaller group that is panicking, but they are very loud. But being in Madrid, it felt very, very, very far away. I don't get much information about what happens in Madrid or in Spain in generally in politics and society. I mean, I do follow a couple of news pages, but they don't really appear much on my social media feed. So I really don't know what's going on here. And everything felt so normal. I knew there were a couple of cases in Spain, and I saw a post of the small town I'm living in, a little outside of Madrid, saying that currently there is no need to worry. And that was a couple of days ago, and then yesterday this big news arrived in a WhatsApp group. Yeah, just saying that there is, I think it said close to 600 cases of corona, and I think 20 have died here in Madrid. So that came as some kind of a surprise to me. I think that a lot of these cases are just really new. So I think that's why they made this decision, because nobody, talked about that possibly happening, shutdown of schools and everything. So I think there must have been like a spike in cases suddenly. And that's why the politics made the decision to close down schools and universities. So far, us students, we really don't know anything. I think the university doesn't know really anything as well, how they're gonna handle that. So right now it's really the question, are we home studying? Will the semester be longer? Will exams be delayed? We don't know anything, and it's just very confusing at the moment. And I don't know really what to do with myself for 2 weeks straight. I mean, yeah, I could work on my YouTube stuff. I could work on creative tasks on my laptop. I'm really a person who is kind of okay, being alone for a while, but that was not how I expected my semester abroad to be. If the school would have been shut down for other reasons, let's just say maybe it burned down, that would be unfortunate as well. But I mean, I would have totally taken the time and go travel, But since it's a coronavirus, that doesn't seem very responsible to do, because there are a lot of cases which are very mild. There are a lot of cases where people don't even recognize they have the virus. So it is probably very irresponsible to travel. So I'm 99% sure I'm not going to do that. But right now I really don't know what to do the upcoming 2 weeks. I have to say, subjectively, this whole situation just feels very, very, very surreal. I cannot grasp what is happening. It all felt so very far away, and now it's kind of here. I'm not worried about the virus. I'm more feeling uncomfortable about everything that happens around it. People panicking, people People like buying so much stuff from the shops that there's hardly anything left. The shutdown of universities and schools and the cancel of events, you know, everything around the virus. That does make me feel a bit uncomfortable, but the virus itself really doesn't. Also, this whole situation, it just feels so surreal that for some reason I kind of expect someone jumping out of the corner shouting, "It's just a prank!" But obviously it isn't. So subjectively I cannot really grasp what is happening, and subjectively I kind of feel like laughing at this whole situation because it's so surreal. Objectively, it's a real thing, and politics have to make decisions on how to handle that. I'm just very happy that I'm not a person who has to make decisions on this topic, because really on the one hand you don't want people to panic, and on the other hand you want to keep people safe. So a little update, since I filmed this video like 3 hours ago, I just saw a Facebook post of the small town I'm living in. That small town is like 30 minutes bus drive outside of Madrid. They just posted that all cultural events are cancelled, like sports events, music events, workshops, literally everything. Also the library will be closed. And something that I also wanted to mention in this video, but I totally forgot, a lot of international students at the moment are going home or are going to go home. On the one hand, because, you know, what are you going to do in Madrid for 2 weeks anyways if you can't travel or go on activities or anything like that. Also, flights apparently are cheap at the moment, and I've heard from one American student who wrote in the WhatsApp group that they are actually called home. I'm not sure if it was the university calling them home or the country, but they're going home apparently, and I'm not sure if they're going to come back. So situations right now is just really, really crazy. As of right now, everything is very confusing. I have no idea what is going on. I have no idea how to handle that situations. I have no idea what I'm gonna do the upcoming 2 weeks. But yeah, I definitely felt like this is a topic that should definitely be covered on my YouTube channel, as this is some kind of a diary for my semester abroad. Personally, as I said, I am not worried. Everything I do is just wash my hands a little longer and a little more often than usually, but that's literally the only thing I do, and I think that's also the I think that's the best thing I can do in this situation. So much for how I'm handling that situation, but tell me, you know, how are you handling that situation? Are you worried? How does your country or your place handle that situation? What's going on where you live? Tell me in the comments down below. Also, like this video if you enjoyed watching it. So for now, maybe check out some of my other videos on my semester abroad experience. You find them right here. There's 2 other videos coming this week. Me talking about my experiences in my first month of my semester abroad. So that's totally coming. Subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate that. And for now, have an amazing day. Hasta luego and bye.